Hello, my name is Ninja Zombie Zero. Welcome back to the X-Zone Files. This is session number 74, and the previous session, we discovered the secrets of Spartanism, and we've also raided a number of various ships, seen our first encounter with floaters, and we've expanded our collection of MIB-acquired hardware. This session, we're halfway into October. We'll see what the other half holds for us. And I am considering doing what I'm thinking last time, which is to consider raiding either a mid base or the Snakeman base. I think we're pretty much set. The other things I've had to think about is we do have a Cyber Heart in one of our bases, I believe. Very which one? Oh, Area 52 has the heart. But we also do have a live shock trooper who can distribute his armor, which is what the a Kyber agent needs. So we are actually going to turn someone into a Kyber agent. And I'm thinking it's going to be Legend, because I haven't really used them. They have a good brain, so we can definitely use them on future missions. And they have decent stamina. They'll make a decent Kyber agent. I'm also going to transfer the heart over. I did check if we had the other implants that a Kyber needs, but we only have the heart, which sort of sucks, but the heart's the important one. Rainbow's out for 3. Those were people that got the tech implant installed into their brain. Do they get transferred? Or am I just being blind? I don't see Legend. Oh, I never turned him into the Kyber. Okay, I took his armor off. I didn't actually do the thing. So it says he'll recover in 7 days, but because we have the advanced... I always get the name mixed up. But because we have an advanced sick bay, that will cut the time that it would normally take to recover significantly. So he's only out for 3 days. But as to what a Kyber gets... They lose a bunch of stamina, but they do get armor points, and they do get some nighttime visibility. They currently have an energy malus, but that'll get fixed shortly. Other than that, the board is pretty much clear, so. What I forget is if I have EMP stuff, because I remember saying I was going to make that, but I always forgot to. So did I? Transfer the rest of those EMP route bits in. Press more cyber armor, which need to have people equip first. Oh, yeah, it did make shadow suits. Oh, and I picked up some personal armor, I think from one of the bib corner, which is something I really don't need, so I can sell that. That power circuit just transfer over because I can't repair it for a very, very long time. Alright, so the Foundry gets the damaged power suit. And what else did I get? I forget. Where's ours? I forgot, but it's because I didn't write down what I was gonna do. Rather than I wrote down who I want to turn into a Kyber. I'm gonna transfer this excess shotgun stuff out because I don't really need it. Or titanium shotgun shells because I will never use those. Okay. Or side Robert Kerberos. What else is taking this space? I can start transferring excess laser stuff, I think. Oh, I have some useful stuff. I have some useful business to transfer over as well. Or sell. Circus, I hold on to the energetic blood plasma, sell. I can sell the Geyser Corpse, I believe, because I already did the analysis. Yes. Don't need a Mega Scorpion, don't need a Hybrid, don't need a Bone. We know what a Mega Worm is. We have analyzed an Abomination just yet. Don't need a chainsaw. Oh, okay, as we found one and I didn't analyze it for like a super long time. Pepper spray still has some relevance. I don't need that much napalm. I don't need that much gas. Well, don't need that much gas grenades. I need more trick grenades if anything. And some minigun rounds. Actually, I can sell those the regular minigun clips because we can just make the titanium versions at any time. Then after that, I need more trick grenades. Right, the Master Rifle I'm never going to use because I'm not really a fan of it that much. Yeah, actually, that's basically on. Alright, let's spin the globe in the meantime. Allies have arrived. I want... $10. Right, so my plan is once Isidore recovers, I'm probably gonna turn him into a Spartan. These are pretty much our main melee brawler. Sort of makes sense. Cyberheart has arrived. Get more people into armor suits. Except for Legend. Legend will get their own special armor soon. One, two, three, four, five, 6 more we need. Two, three, four, 5. And then we can switch to doggo suits. I think the doggo suits don't take as long. Or again, the doggo variant is just for base defense. We're never gonna be at the point where we're not really gonna be using the doggos for actual missions. I think we're past that point. Valiant is a fully fledged Scion. I'm actually gonna throw my actually wait, yeah, I'm gonna throw myself in for now. Should we find another Dreamscape cake, I will consume and become Spartan, but I might as well at least get some sort of defense from Psionics. Then Eric and Bison. Reaper Corpse. Alright, already got the Reaper autopsy done. Write that fact. Refuse contact cult arm dealers. No, you are right, Commander. No matter how down the circumstances, we are a UN agency, not some underworld triad. I was so focused on our goals that I lost my perspective for a bit. As he said, any dealings with our enemy suppliers would be too dangerous, especially with how the Council usually is. I'm sorry about this awkward situation, Commander. I think I said it before, but there's only one actual use case for agreeing with the cult suppliers, and that's the Arasaka, and we're past that point. I think someone else is doing the floater, but I add that on the list for now. Yeah, someone else is already doing the floater stuff, so cancel that project. Also, Rebels first, imminent John Cena is imminent. Okay. Do this, I guess. Also, Happy New Year, Rebel. Hey, 2026. I'm digging it here ahead, aren't I? Or am I just being a derp? No, by 2026, be more prosperous in 2025. Because you're in Rebel time zone, which is an hour, 2 hours ahead of me. So, Rebel time zone is a very strange, mysterious place sometimes. Another small ship. That factory's hard to... No, factory elsewhere. Take a look. Just shoot it down, please. Well, he did what he said. No, I'm not gonna eat ginger for allergies. Right, MIP ship. Yeah, we may flex. You may flex your psionic muscle boost a little bit. Three power suits in the field now. That's funny, just stealing MIP's tech and using it for our own good. Then again, we've done that with Bass Driver, so it doesn't really. Why stop at just armor? I mean, Bass Drivers. Right. Also, please don't fire that day. We landed next to the ship. It looks like I can see the part of their ship wing. Oh, hi. I guess now that I actually do see the ship, it really is smaller than I envisioned it being. And yet it has landing strips, so. And backs up. Or at least it's pretty much just an easy 50 Ethereum just for like no work at all, so I'm glad I take that. And apparently one of them had a laser cannon, so free ammunition. Another spell ship, that one's going faster. And I forgot that I injured all three of them in... Okay, so I can't use them. Another map ship, shoot it down, please. Count is giving us even more of their agents. This is a Marine. Okay. MIV Enforcer. give us information on the secret drone. This hybrid machine is made of ultra durable material, notably different from alien alloys. It's equipped with a small but potent beam weapon. So there it is, a flying drone that has an auto laser on it. Okay. They set us up. A false flag operation by the Men in Black made us like banner for the council. The theater begs to prove our non-involvement, but some council members were not convinced. Just mib be mib. Was it HQ? HQ told us that. Okay. Rest of those on the shock trooper, please. And as for Moose, I mean not Moose, Legend. Because they're a hybrid, or they're qualified to get various implants, we only have a heart. So every single implant will cost them insanity, but the heart's the most important. They're also offer some more days, but it's fine. Because the heart gives them some of their stamina they lost from the kyberism process. And they're back to having positive energy recovery. And a little bit more armor, so. They are slightly better at their job. Slightly more fit for their job. The Hermetic Order. Although relatively young, this faction is heavily grounded in ancient Mediterranean traditions, historically associated with alchemy, they follow an extremely elitist philosophy of self-improvement and spiritual purity. They're strictly hierarchical and concerned with how lesser beings can enable their superiors to help the society reach even greater heights and produce even better individuals. Their divisive ideas isolate them from much of the council, but they are also considered more level-headed than most. Tell us about Discordians next. That person's arrived. And I can at least get a tech component, so that's about it. That person's back. Was it? What were they again? Oh, they're a qualified pilot. And they were getting some side training, but other stuff's happened. Alright. Bloater corpse. The creature has been drastically altered by surgery. The device which seems to form a core of the body is a life support system, taking over the function of heart, lungs, and digestive system. This will enable the creature to survive in extremely hostile environments. The brain is smaller than ours, but the sensory organs are well developed. Also, understandably, the underplates is pretty armored for them. They float because they can, and now we know why. Right, the heavy gauze is next, so work on that. Skynet's back from the repair shop. Zombie hive. Oh, it's a zombie mission. It's not the mission now, so I'm just gonna pass on that. Another council agent. This one is a max level martial artist. So this one could have potential because martial artists have pretty decent combination medals. Another ship. Sure, those pilots are still out for a while. Also, Legend, you're second. Congrats. I'm gonna get backup because that's another stealth bomber, which means another chance at power suits. That should be over to on ground. Engage. No, it was that. Well, and the Foundry needs missiles. Remember my entire payload, and that wasn't. That was splashed into the water. Oh. The 1,000 speed units. Raven 6, take a look at what that is, because I'm unsure what that is actually. And Raven 1. Could be an abductor. Not sure, a ghost. I'm hoping the Grizzly infestation terror mission went well, but welcome on, Ghost. To anyone that does not know who I am, I'm Ninja Zombie Zero. We're playing the outcome. We're playing a mod called Death Zone Files. Just show a shadow real quick. But Death Zone Files is a big mod for OpenXCOM. I'll shoot all activities today. Was not expecting more ships. Chrysler's on the boat, Chrysler's on the dock. What would a Chrysler do next? Hopefully not turn people into one of them. Also, I don't. I'm not really sure what that is, but you're technically an attack ship, so take a look real quick. Okay, that's an abductor. Alright, understood. Sorry. I wasn't expecting ships to arrive at the same time of a raid, but the XCOM Files is pretty much one of the big mods for OpenXCOM. It answers a question of how did XCOM came to exist, and well, it's complicated. But we XCOM Files we started a couple years before the start of vanilla UFO defense, dealing with the paranatural, the bizarre cults, and working our way up to what we're doing right now, which is fighting aliens. 2 harbors? Wait. Yeah, those are 2 abductors, alright. It's getting busy. Also, they landed. But it's only 1 o'clock in Rebel time. Also, I should throw an actual big person save. Right, so heart abductors. That means a chance at a leader, which actually might mean I can just stall on the stalling actually going after a base, because I need a leader just to get access to some good tech. Question is, will those wait till date? Will they be nice enough to wait till daytime? And I am not sure if they will or not. So does Action Files just start early and extend it to the original gameplay? It does a bit of both. It starts 2 years before 1999, which is when the invasion starts. But you're dealing with a bunch of other stuff that leads up to the invasion. We start dealing with the 4 cults, one of which is very familiar. Let me just break. One of which is very familiar, given that you've seen Exalt. Exalt actually does exist in Action Files. But you deal with the cults, you deal with the aftermath of said cults, and work your way up. It does extend into the actual invasion part. There's a lot more steps than just go to Cydonia. There's also the Men in Black and other various things to worry about as well. I'm currently stuck in a stepping stone to doing some actual significant things of note. I'll sheesh all the ships. See what that is in a second. We have a abductor to stop real quick. Also, we have tanks. We have advanced AIs that are driving tanks, because, of course. That being said, I'm not really sure what we're fighting, because I don't have hyperwave encoders or anything like that just yet. I'm just trying to think without really spoiling it in case anyone actually is curious about the Action Files. There is also hybrids. There's various evil organizations. There's a totally innocent, totally not UAC corporation. There's a bunch of other small stuff, but the main thing is dealing with the alien invasion, which we're dealing with now. I'm gonna take it all I can. Have some fun. Also, I shouldn't have taken 2 rooks with me, but it'll be fine. I also am still in need of names. There's still a couple agents that have good stats that may or may not die a horrific death. They can carry a grenade each, I guess. But I currently have 2 that may just die a death, honestly. I can put you in apotheosis. A pod. When the bush should I? Hold on. Apotheosis. It means to imagine someone naked. Oh my. I would say if you do plan to get into it, I would just suggest seeing what the dev means by the build up to the invasion, because the early game's actually pretty fun. Anyway, let's get into it. Like even after like a year hiatus from the file from playing this mod, the early game is still pretty fun to deal with. And let's see. Along the center edge, I know what I'm fighting. What I'm fighting today. Who has a rocket launcher rebel? Do not fire that thing, please. No, it's more floaters. It looks like it's a situation of a lot of them just are outside the ship today. And one of them has heavy plasma, they're looking right at our tank. Oh, and chips right there. Okay. The map checks out today. I forgot to mention that the tank has a minigun strapped onto it because you know, of course. That may be too close for a rocket, but I sort of want to just fire the rocket just to have some fun. Maybe just fire the rocket at the ship itself. Yeah, but I want to just fire it point blank at here. I don't want my tank to blow up. I could probably mind control that our floater friend right there. And that's mine. I said laser rifle. Friend. Okay, he's our friend for a second. Leave him dealt with. Fair enough. What is a floater stats, by the way? Well, he lost all his morale, so it should be easy to keep him under our control. Right, and Rebel, as for fun. I don't know. Oh, it survived. I'll be honest, I didn't think it would survive getting hit with a tread rocket. Hey, you're out of time units. Just drop some smoke. Yeah, we have various options, and one of which is a rocket that's filled with alien alloys that tends to cause a mess. It's pretty funny, actually. There, problem solved. I don't like dynamic grenade formation, but it's a fact of life. It'll be fine, I think. It may or may not be fine. We'll see. Drop smoke. No, didn't realize you had that primed. Just holding your hand is take a knee. That's probably everything outside the ship. We do have a friend that may take a shot or two. Or we may just use to get shot at intentionally. We'll see. Then came outside the ship. Interesting. For now, go over there, I guess. I'll be honest, I was thinking it'd be a lot more riskier to try to approach a ship, but I guess not today. I doubt you're gonna fire a second rocket, but you never know. Torpedo could just hang back for now. Audiosis, move on up. Actually, I want to change this to daylight because technically we arrived during the day. Just so I can at least see a little bit better. Right. I'll give our psionics some stims so they can continue to do their job. It does feel good to actually have actual proper psions now. It actually does take a fair amount of legwork to actually get psionics up and running in this mod. There's a fair bit in the ship, and they're probably very angry at what we have sort of done. And I'm sorry about the impasse because I sort of, like, sort of lit their front door on fire. So it's gonna take a couple turns for it to disappear. Catching on fire is a feature. It's something you don't want to do ideally. That's about as close as I can get without being in danger myself. Sure, I can't see the floater actually. I'm gonna have to just go to plan B, which is kill the floater. I'll be honest, I was thinking something when it came outside the ship and sort of shot at the floater, but you have to mercy kill it. Because it has its guns still equipped. I don't see it. Is there a different place I can stand at for a second? I'll just hope the tank doesn't catch fire or I get shot, one of the two. And now the fire goes out. Alright, fair enough. I think that's the medic, and it has a toss gun equipped, because of course. A plasma rifle. I don't have a choice in the matter, just mowed them both down. Right, Pepsi Man, you're gonna be in charge of scanning part of the ship over there. For these abductors, I'd love to have a scanner each side so I can have a rough idea of where these guys are at. Because nothing sucks more than something ending up in your blind spot and just killing you, because it could definitely happen. I should probably be. Actually, wait. I should be glad this is a ship that has terror units, but Floaters just have Reapers, and Reapers are fun. Are completely fine and harmless. Right, the other Rook will scan on this side for now. I forget, I have a stun weapon, right? Well, if I have to, I could just punch a floater and they probably won't melt, I would hope. Right, you just have your thing. You're fine where you're at, Rebel. You've done your job. Two, 5. There's actually a lot more on the ship than I thought there'd be. So everything's on the ship. And I think this is a layout that has 2 grav lifts as at the front door. Well, 1 grav lift. I'm trying to remember this layout, but it's been a while since I've been on an abductor, so we'll wait there for now. See, since you have a stun stick, I want to throw that so I can use that next for the ship breach, because I need their leader so I can do something important. On the bright side, they're panicking, so that's a good sign. Could be upstairs, could be downstairs. Unsure on which exactly. That is mine. Tell you what, since Serpena's not really gonna be doing much, go grab an orb. So I forget what rank that person that particular floater is. Man, it's just Navi. No, he is ours for a second. Okay, so this is this layout. So that means this is a command room right here, if I recall. Rain's an engineer, so that's a pretty dangerous try to capture attempt. And I think that's the medic. Well, we know what's on the ship, what else is on the ship. So Engie, Navi, medic, Engie. Another one of those two back there is our leader friend. A good intel to have. Good work, Dragon House. I just need to be wary of the guy with the heavy plasma, because that can definitely hurt us and or kill us. I'm not sure those sinisters are downstairs. They could very well be. That's the engineer. He is a problem to have. Yeah, I'll fire him. I sort of wish that wasn't popped open, but I think you're better off just being in the past that door. I'll stand there as you can see. Should be safe for Moose to try to approach. And our other Scion. This might be a little bit risky, but we'll see. I should in theory be able to CQC and avoid getting hurt. I'm unsure about Bold, but we'll see. They may just continue to pack because we did kill something else as well. Good thing you had a power suit. I think that was a leader he just dropped. Chessbot. Oh, yeah, Bolt, go get patched up. You're done. The power suit did its job. That hurt. Nine fatals and they're on fire. It's a miracle they lived actually, because heavy plasma hurts like heck. Okay, you have a chem pistol, you do. Okay, put them out. And miracle you live. But I think whoever berserk fired in the room, I think they killed the leader, which sucks. Oh, there were two of you guys. Okay. Anything else that moved? Something there, something downstairs. Actually, no, something downstairs, something probably there as well. You. Okay, I know what to do. I'm a little bit exposed, but it's fine, and Bald has survived, so should be fine, I hope. Get back scanner duty. Single contact still. I'm pretty sure that is a medic. Man, I don't really care about medics, so just drop them. I'm gonna drag this engineer to get patched up because engineers are still good captives to have. Okay, I gotta check. I forgot if that was a door or not. The answer is no. Audios is over there. And Moose can just chill downstairs for a second. Turn past quick, so there's just the one person that's left. Okay. He is secured. Hopefully we don't have to hopefully we don't have to hit him with a stun stick. Okay, number fuel. He could not do anything though, so. Okay, and he's the leader. Alright. Alright, we got the leader. Oh, I nearly bit the dust, but well, it's fine at the end of the day. Okay, so that means we don't technically have to do a base because we just researched the leader. Leader gives us the last freebie, and then he can tell us, and then the Secretary Commander can tell us about the power source. Right, Area 52, get all the plasma bits. I'm surprised the small lizard have delirium bombs. And Artemis Base get the other bits, I guess, since I am running out of space for stuff, which is sort of awkward. Right, you guys don't have containment. Actually, you take the Engie. So the Dragon House, Serpina, and Apotheosis, 5th, 7th, 4th. Keystone the Ren, myself, Dragon House, Apotheosis, and the Unnamed. Patient the Bald 6 Award. Guard to myself, Basguard the Bald, and Elite the Dragon House. Right, a leader I was waiting for a long time. I got the incursions. I also think I shouldn't be researching, right? No, I can research that freely. Also, how badly Aether is bald? Yeah, bald's all from that checks out. Okay, it's a miracle he survived getting shot multiple times by heavy plasma. Right. Since we know this is floaters, Rainbow should be fine for this. Right, this should be floaters as well, but it could be something. It could be something else. We'll see in a second. Also, geez, I should have swapped out the Rook because I didn't realize that Rook. I didn't realize that Agent had low sanity. Well, worst case, they're gonna be in charge of the orb again. Spawn along the edge this time. Noted. Hmm. This isn't as bad as it looks, but I don't like heavy plasma being in the field for obvious reasons. And considering the trail rocket didn't work last time, because for some reason I hit the under part of them, which is a thing. Didn't someone have a live grenade? I didn't change the setup for it. Actually, it was Bald, and Bald already had that thing set off and worked. It was Bald, and Bald's royally injured currently. Rainbow, pick up the grenade. The tank's gonna go back up top so it doesn't get blown up, because I sort of need my tank regardless for a potential base assault, or I still want to do. Okay, thread that pretty nice. Ren, get back on the ship. You can't do that this turn. Alright, fine. Okay, we should be fine. I'm just a little bit cautious because there's still a bit of the map we don't really see. Including that guy, which I didn't see. Alright, good thing he didn't see us. 3, 2, 1, boom. Okay, so Trick Grenade, Titanium in general isn't really effective because our explosives do cutting damage and they have resistance to that. I probably just want the marksman to take out the heavy sniper. I mean, the heavy plasma. The other stuff is tame. Heavy plasma definitely will just wreck us. Good job. Oh, I'm surprised I missed, actually. That is a little bit awkward. I thought I would have dropped him. Drop smoke. I am a little bit unsure about my positioning now at this point. I'm unsure, but I made this commitment, so. Okay, good. So where is, oh, the front door's over there. Okay. A very awkward ship to try to crack open this time. Especially since I'm pretty sure the floater that we tried to shoot at is on this side of the ship now. You are losing your marbles. Do you have some Noblen? Okay, I'm Noblen. You're gonna be out for a second, but it's fine. It's better than the alternative of you still losing your marbles and being completely not useful to us. Oh yeah, John Cena. Should I get you over there? Barely. Hello there. I would love to engineer, but yeah, I need to cause Spiral to happen, so... As for how many are in there, yeah, there's a fair amount in there, and they're all mostly pissed, probably, of what we're trying to do. Also, Dragon Hells cannot really control people, but they can still panic them, which is good enough for me. Okay, their morale's brown. They're starting to break a little bit. That's the guy we shot earlier, so Rainbow can take care of that. Front door located. This might be a similar layout as the first ship. One, two, three, four, five. This fella's probably at the entrance, if I were to guess. Rebel's probably gonna scan, and maybe it's Turpina as well. Yeah, Turpina as well. I'll just tell them go closer, I guess. Okay, so they haven't left the ship just yet. Got our Altarpina. You're going to where D-port's at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Still unsure what the entrance looks like. Scanner out, go to like there. Go take a look, Rainbow. Actually, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, this might get a little spicy in a second. Scared the heck out of me. Okay, so that's the medic. They shot a stun bomb. They're completely harmless. And only Dragon House took some stun damage from that, so that's fine. Definitely jump scare and a half though, for sure. Okay. Yeah, this is the exact layout as the first ship, so I know what to expect roughly now. Okay. Playing this a little bit fast and loose, but knowing what having a rough idea of what the ship layout is, will just make life a little bit more, easy to handle. I just wish my melee person was a little bit had more TM units, but our actual main melee unit is in the infirmary, so opener of the week. Did they throw something? I couldn't tell. At the same time, I can at least control this guy so we can get a look at how bad the front door is. Do a scan, do a scan. Okay, floater and floater vines. I can trust. So main door is busy. Understood. I think they tried to throw a grenade at Ren, but they didn't throw anything, which is strange, but I'll take it. I don't want to be able to MC anything else, so I will just... I guess I might as well since I have Sims. Understandably, our floater friend got disintegrated, but that was a worthwhile exchange. Two contacts there. One's definitely on top of the lift. It might be the guy. It might be the floater that shot our friend. Yep, definitely is. That's about. That's gonna be awkward, but it's matchable, I guess. Don't fire, please. I think something panicked in the engine room and they blew up their engine, which it's probably sucks a little bit, but it's fine. Hopefully I wasn't a leader to just kill himself though. Right, so now I know. I'm pretty sure that's the other side of the thing, so I think going there is safe. Yeah, that's cool. I want my melee there for obvious reasons. And I'm gonna stand there. So Floater should come here, gets chopped in half by John Cena. And I can put everyone else up in position for next turn. A little sketchy. John Cena failed a CQC check, but the plasma gun did nothing, so I'll gladly take that exchange. Static movement. Very strange. In there. Unless I was supposed to signify it went up the left, that's strange. Okay, is that the leader, or is that just that's just a grunt? That's the leader. Shoot, I don't have a stun stick. Guess I am Zerp. I think even if someone ran up to open this, I don't think I have line of sight to do some mind bending cheese. I could try because I'm already there, but I'm pretty sure no one's gonna have line of sight to do this. I know I can. Did I do enough to make him want to lose his mind for a second? His mind's broken. He should not be a problem. Yeah, we know who that particular person is. Okay, he's unconscious. And I would probably assume whoever's downstairs is also going to lose their mind in a second. No, they did not panic. There's two of them, actually. The other one's on the lift itself. I'm just have to play cautiously because if I try to shoot down, I may inadvertently kill the leader, and I can't risk that. Also, J Rumble just casually just punches the guy so hard he explodes. That works. At least he did. CQC rolls and get blasted to oblivion, so that works. I'm also gonna run out of places actually stow away Lyrium, but that's actually a positive problem to have for once. Need more smokes. Gunner, Incapacitator, and Executioner Rainbow Battle Scars to get named. Puppet Master the Moose, which is Micro Cheese. And Snipe Mastery the Dragon House. Yeah, I definitely have the leaders I need to progress with the actual main plot. Do I want to deal with the MIP ship? I mean, we could, for fun. Yeah, I guess we could for fun if that ship's still there by daybreak. Or we can't have fun because friends banned. I don't want to deal with Jarhead, so I'll be honest, we're gonna go and leave because that mission is just annoying and my people are already satisfied, so we're gonna go there and leave. But Jarheads are interesting. I just don't want to deal with them because we dealt with them last time and it was a pretty long mission. People can be upset, but yeah, I don't want to deal with Jarheads. MIP Shock Trooper. He's MIB This MIB operative was heavily modified with cybernetics and wired up to a super heavy power armor. A combination of extraterrestrial technology with radical training that is virtually unstoppable and has no weak points. The armor cannot be adapted for use by ordinary humans using low-level cybernetic implants. So yeah, MIB is special, and this is one of the more specialized power troopers. But they also have power. They also have people in power suits, which is the stuff we sort of route from them. So the shadow organizations fighting other shadow organizations, it's no big deal, honestly. Dual Promethean Crystal. This massive crystal is certainly artificial. It's hollow with traces of a highly energetic reaction inside its cavities. More importantly, Legend now has their armor that they'll be equipped with for the rest of the game. And now they are the Shock Trooper. But their armor can only be used by Kyber agent, which luckily we have. In fact, I still wanted to play them just to see how fast it looks. So for now, since I think Dragon House is tapped, yeah. We will throw in Legend. Also, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that name, but that is some interesting lettering. And you have the base personnel defense. Well, base defense personnel. That's probably another abductor. His 4,000 is abductor speed. Or a mission. An alien vessel is landing in the area and is attacking the local population. We'll be here in a second. So right, this is a MIB ship this time. You think it said Jorgen? It might have. I'm used to seeing weird names for the council spawns. That's not the super long name, but I wasn't sure the lettering on the O's, if those were O's. So welcome in Hazard. We may have captured a shock trooper, and now we have their suit. The Legend is our first Kyber agent, and they have shock armor equipped. You are strong. I wish we could see the stats other than looking at the enemy stats, but shock armor is specialized. In fact, you're so strong you can just carry the autocannon, honestly, and we'll give you strap to the throat turn 1, because you might as well. You're wearing a big hulking suit, might as well put it to good use. I mean, you're wearing the heaviest thing we have on tap, Legend, so you should feel proud you've been chosen to be part cyborg. Not bringing a jar sort of cyborg like, but it's super unlikely you'll be injured. We don't have our own Jarheads. That's reserved for our AI friends, our alien intelligence friends. Hornet spawn. I think we spawned behind the ship again. I think. Oh hi, you got liquidated. And of course, it used to exist. But no, we didn't spawn behind the ship for once. Oh, this is a transporter ship, actually. Ah, frick. I'm gonna be honest. I may have to load that because I think that's gonna drop some of our people by accident. I'm just gonna check that. If we kill someone or if we blow up our stat, I'm loading the save up because that's directly you know. I wanted to be cool and I throw shrapnel underneath our ship. Well, our sash is intact, surprisingly. At least I'm pretty sure it is. And Legend, you're completely fine, by the way. Nature's been dealt with. Nah, it's just a smart rifle. Smart rifle's not really that dangerous. That should be fine. I'll be honest, I'm surprised he survived that entire... He took all the shots and didn't actually get downed. Well, I'm continuing to liquidate nature, but that doesn't really help me. Okay, problem solved. Actually, out of curiosity, what is your armor score? Because you also do have augment. You also do have the Kyberism augment in your Cyberheart. You know, 116 front plate, 91s on the side, and 86 on the back. Even your underplate's pretty armored. Compared to me with 90, 80s, and like 70 to 60. Your side plates are as armored as my front plate. That's actually pretty sturdy. Yeah. Alright, Moose is fine, and so is the tank. That's good enough for me. And that's why I'm cautious around mid, because mid can do some really messed up things sometimes. Oh, you're the one that blasted our dude. Well, try to grenade our dude. And once again, followed by geometry. Alright, fine. Plan B. I'll eat a grenade actually. Well, points for trying, but that's not quite the mark. I think Darpina has like 3 different grenades on her. Alright. Fair enough. Okay, that works. Yeah, at least ensures bad things don't happen to us today. Oh, and you. Pessimant doing what Pessimant does best, which is, you know, surprise attacks. Oh, well, he tried. You're in a big suit. Aiming is a secondary concern. Oh, that's where the coordinator went to for this trip. Okay, at least I have throwable. No, that sort of checks out, honestly. That should work as intended, I think. Just hold your position for now. Oh, nice, yeah. Just off smoke. You should be fine. In fact, I think all that's left is him and the pilots that are in the transport ship itself. Okay, there he went. Can he still do anything? No, his mind's broken. The worst he'll do is Berserk Fire. Do. Ow, he sort of scratched the paint job like a little bit. Well, Power Sword is definitely popped. I don't want to make grenade formation, so just stand right there for now and look ready for Berserker. Jeebus. That is rude. Also, I am running that back because I don't like the idea that we just got that. We just turned him into a Kyber agent and he got trick shrapnelled. That is 100% rude. In fact, I'm a little bit worried about what I'm trying to redo, what I'm trying to do again because of that. So I guess more to start, we can't have fun with our super cool shock trooper because they'll just get trapped to hell and back. Alright, my friend, but that might be a fun time. I prefer to be the one that does the shrapnel to see the enemy, not the other way around. So. It's just that I thought we killed all the specialists on the ship. He wasn't the one with the shrapnel, but he had EMP bombs on him. Oh, hi, that's where our pilot went. That's gonna be awkward. Okay, at least he wasted his time he's trying to punch. I truly would have CQC that. I'm unsure on our Rocketeer friend, and I'm pretty sure the Rocketeers are gonna show up where I at least expect it. Because that's what they do best. Yep, they did not show up. Go. Look who's here, me out of curiosity. Yeah, I'm gonna do something funny. After I deal with your friend. Nani? There you go. Apparently it's super hard to punch a pilot in a power suit. Who would have thunk? Yeah, no Rocketeer shenanigans today, please. Thank you. Alright, let's try this again. Well, I'll give him A for effort at the very least. Okay, I can't. Apparently, I'm unable to punch the power suit person. I mean, the pilot. There we go. I mean, if I'm wearing a big bulking power suit, of course, I'm gonna proceed to do the one thing that you probably wouldn't expect it to. Problem solved. Sort of. Which is proceed to just punch someone so hard to explode, because, of course. Did Legend have to punch a guy so hard that he exploded? Not really, but if you're in a big power suit, you sort of have to. It's an statement. I just wish I had to. I had to save. I mean, reload the legend getting splattered like that. But we went to the trouble of capturing that person. I didn't want the suit to go to immediate waste on the first mission, because that would have sucked. Canner the Legend, Gunslinger the Moose, Beta Myth versus the Ren, Cypher the Pepsi Man, and Elite the John Cena. Right, we're getting that leader just research pretty fast. Then we can work on the commander, who I'm allowing myself to save and load because there was a whenever the latest stable patch gets updated, one of the things that is getting fixed is sector commanders telling us about alien commanders, which is an oversight. So it's supposed to be something that you unlock by researching said person, but I'll allow myself to save and load because there's one topic he could tell us that's actually significant to us. Research. Research that body. There was something about someone else missing sanity. Moose is missing sanity, so I'm gonna take Addercomb. Deeper is missing sanity, so I'm taking Voice. Serpena's fine. Apotheosis is not fine, so I'll take 0 instead. Okay, that should be fine. And we'll see what this is about. Addercomb will take a laser rifle. Take a regular sniper rifle, I guess. Actually, no, macro SMG, minus a grenade. So I'm unsure what this mission variation is. Because I've seen plenty of landed abductor ships. I've never seen an abductor spawn a mission before, so I guess we'll see. Also corner spawn. Interesting. Okay, so it's like an abductor. It's like a landed abductor, but there's civilians in sight. Got it. Yeah, civilians are present. Understood. There's probably more accurate cannons, but there's definitely there's definitely something fun about shooting a giant heavy automated cannon. Also, I'm probably gonna cause the council to be upset, but I had to deliver mail to that particular house. Oh, there's Doggo. Rocket goes in. I'll be honest, a Doggo may or may not survive the mission. There's still a fair amount of this map too, looks like. There's definitely some on the top of the ship, which is not surprising given the floaters. Oh, good thing I saw you before you saw me. Not the best shooting rebel, but that's fine. So front door is in that direction. Understood. Yeah, there was a farmer in that building, and they promptly blew them up. I can really say it's just worse heck sometimes. Starts are running pretty fast, so I'm not sure if there's a leader present on this abductor or not. There could be. Yeah, it should be smart actually just pop the motion scanner for a second. Yeah, there's stuff in the ship like an actual abductor, so it's sort of much like abductor plus civilians. Including one that's outside the ship, so I think the doggo may go down. The friendly doggo may go down in a second. Oh, you're up top. Ow. Okay, the tank's fine. It's a little burnt out, but it's fine. That being said, continue to investigate for stuff that's not going to catch on fire. Is fire bad? Once upon a time, fire used to protect us. Now it causes more problems than it's worth. We may have had a short phase during the Fort Colts era where we threw a bunch of incendiary grenades at our problems. In fact, there's probably a clip or two of me applying that and various other armaments. Those were fun times though. Yeah, one of them panic fired a stun bomb. And our tanks are on fire, by the way. The tank will eventually stop being on fire. Oh, it's this loud again, but in a different location this time. Yeah, I need people's scanners. Rebel, go over there. So at least 3 left on the ship. Yeah. There's probably a little cruel and unusual punishment, but for the sake of not getting surprised thinking at the floater, I'm just gonna make you go to sleep for a second. Doggo needs to take a little pupper nap. Oh, so hello there. He must have panicked and dropped his gun. That's why he has something in his pocket still. Hello. And no. Yeah, this is that now. Got it. Wherever they are, they're further up in the side area. Oh, this is one of those layouts. I'm going back in my little corner. See up next turn, they're in a better position because this one's a little bit awkward. Oh, there's still history of them actually. That's slightly better positioning, I guess. Hold on. Stand by for 1 second. I pushed the wrong key on my keyboard and that starts fun. That sort of causes bad things to happen. Okay. What I wanted to see. Does he have time units? Oh, that sucks so much. Because what's gonna happen is if I try to move, he's going to go and do bad things, bad stuff to me. Please don't miss me. Thank goodness. If I tried to fire a gun, he probably would have CQC'd me successfully. There, and there. Okay. He has a stun bomb, that's fine. Okay, so this is, the worst is dealt with. Should be able to breach and kill next turn. I'm not gonna even bother trying to capture the leader in this one. As tempting as it is, I don't think it's worth the hassle. We'll see. I might change my mind. Oh, I may change my mind next turn. Oh, this is Doors Contain, actually. Interesting. I mean, worst case, if this messes up, then all he's really gonna do is just stun John Cena. That's fine. Oh, the dog. Doggo. The doggo's trying to be a hero. I'm not sure how I feel about that, honestly. It wakes up, it goes up to live. It wants to buy a floater really badly. Yeah, I'm missing a backup. Hold that. Prioritize your fist and do not fire the gun at point blank. Is it behind me? It really wants to be Ben's best friend. Also, our friend's right there. No, just drop him. Actually, wasn't that TNG? No. Yes. No, that wasn't the NG. That's the NG. That's the person we kept. And that's a medic. And that's a Navi. We do not care. Drop in place. Yeah, we definitely did. In fact, blew up someone along with their mailbox. We saved a civilian for 2 points, so that's something, I guess. Now we can tell about the level of flybys, so I guess we'll hold on to them. I'm just unsure if we unintentionally dropped their leader or not, but I'm not gonna question it. Too much stuff. I don't need a work permit. Or the plasma stuff. Yeah, that'll do for now. I'll transfer the rest of the excess laser stuff elsewhere because we have way too much lasers in here, taking up a bunch of space. Warren of Europe to myself, Keystone to Episode 0, and Suppressor to John Cena. The street's already 1 o'clock. I do want to get to getting this floater leader captain, our floater leader research, so that we can have the central commander to work to look forward to next session. Blood boosting. Our research on luchadors combined with our knowledge of exotic biochemistry allowed us to initiate similar processes in humans. The procedure is generally safe, but the changes it causes in the recipient's body are quite profound. Their muscle mass rapidly increases, greatly enhancing the person's agility and strength. They become more perceptive and achieve better night vision, +1 tile. However, the brain shows some evolutionary regression, with slightly higher tenacity at the cost of significantly decreased emotional control and willpower. Therefore, the most logical candidates for this treatment are those psionically impaired. Requires 50 bravery, 45 sanity, and a sick bay. Warning, block some other trainings. Blood boosting is unique, but I think it'd be tanky. It can't be Helix Knight and other stuff, so it's an option if you don't really want that, if you don't really value that agent. Discordians. The Cult of Eris, a young yet influential faction in the Council. They have little in the way of hierarchy or structure. Instead, they rely on willful participation of great minds who challenge the status quo. They impose any council action they perceive as exploitative, which covers nearly the entire council activity, while promoting anarchy and universal self-determination of all human beings as the optional path to the betterment of humanity. Their impact on the council's policies is negligible, but they enjoy wide support within low-ranked council initiatives and therefore must be reckoned with. They support volatile movements, most notably those who seek to abolish restrictions on technology and knowledge. I think they're more important in X-Pirates, which, yeah, I'm not going to get into. It's files, but different. Interesting mod though. I just can't really, just something I'm not really willing to play for some reasons. Mostly excessive pictures like that one, like the previous. Research. Tell me about whatever this is. And you're telling me about the grid. What is this? Oh, zombie hive. We don't care about it. Toxisuit. Based on research in titanium alien chemistry, the Toxisuit is a special environmental and fireproof suit, designed to withstand chemicals similar to those used by alien weapons. I've never really used this personally, but it's pretty much, it's a sealed suit that's designed to make you laugh at chemical damage. I'm not sure if you can use this in Dimension X, but I guess if you really were having trouble with getting your foot in the door, this is probably as good as it gets. As Dimension X creators have a bunch of chemical damage. They're really used it personally though. I have like nothing else to really research, so tell me about this chassis type. Also, speaking of which, I still have an extra. I do. Servers back from the shop. And I Spartan Thorn. I can, but I'm unsure how long they'll take. Also, may want to get them off their remove that cyber armor. Oh, not Kyberism. Spartanism. Yeah, I guess I gotta wait till next month to do what I want to do, but too much stuff again. Yeah, I guess I can wait 12 days. But I'll be November if I consider wanting to kick in a base store, since our Spartanized Thorn will definitely do a better job at chopping stuff in half. Kyanite Corpse. This alien has a strong and resilient body, but is otherwise quite similar to us. Its thick skin gives it good protection against bullets and blades alike. Its eyes are protected by a pair of cybernetic goggles, which seem to enhance its vision as well as protect the eyes. It's not that strong. It's pretty much... It's not the strongest alien, but it definitely is unique to fight when you're getting into shock. For various reasons I shall not explain. Have any more bodies? No. Right, I guess I can look into some dark clips, I guess. Another small ship. Raven 8, take a look real quick. Shoot it down, please. I'll pass on dealing with that transport ship, but I just want to get the leader researched and dealt with. Oh, speaking of which. Floater. The floaters are primarily soldiers and terror agents. They're naturally predatory beasts, genetically enhanced and cybernetically enhanced to make formidable warriors. The lower half of the body and most internal organs are surgically removed, and a life support system is installed. This implant contains an anti-gravity unit which enables the creature to float, a bit unsteadily through the air. Again, they float because they can. Troop ship. This advanced troop insertion ship is specifically designed for speed. Its construction is light but is protected by powerful force shields. It carries a large number of elite alien soldiers. And then I get the soldier a little bit too late. Well, that's just wasted research. Batarian Corpse. The small humanoid is extensively modified with cybernetics and it's integrated with a sturdy titanium exoskeleton. It's equipped with a variety of engineering tools inside its outer shell, from welders to particle detectors. It's quite resistant to weapons and environmental damage alike. I forget, yeah, you cannot zap tap them that much with electricity. They're pretty much cyborg engineers. Alright, I definitely know what I'm doing next session, which is interrogating their commander for secrets. Yeah, because I'm definitely over time, but I definitely wanted that done so that next session we unlock some of the good tech as well as advance our progression into the alien invasion and hopefully putting an end to it.